Hi guys. Well, today I want to show you guys around Khan Academy. A lot of you have been having trouble finding the location. So here we have, if you look closely, we have Khan Academy. And this is what it looks like to be a student. You have my assignments. I'm pretending to be a student in Miss Baker's math class. If you look over here in my Clever, right here, you want to click on Khan Academy. You click on it, and then it takes you here to your class. This is how you get to Khan Academy. You get to Khan Academy by clicking on Clever, then click on the Khan Academy symbol, which takes you here, and this is where you end up. Now, it looks like a lot. I totally get it. It is a lot, but this is from a while ago. The new stuff that we're working on right now for this week, November 12th, today's Thursday, and next week is our last week, and then we've got Thanksgiving break. So we're probably going to take a quiz on Friday before Thanksgiving break. Just want to give you a heads up. So where are you going to practice? Where do you practice? You're going to go onto my assignments. You're going to scroll down, and you're going to click the next button. And you're going to look closely for the word coordinate. What you're looking for is the coordinate points on a plane is your starting point. December 14th is when this is the end day for this quarter, and this is before we before the grades have to go in. So you really want to do this before December 14th. This is just a broad date for everybody to have. The important part is to know that what I'm looking for, or where you're starting, is here. Oops, sorry. My bad. We're starting here on the points of a coordinate plane. Okay, that's where we're going to start today. So let's take a look at this. Let's do some problems. Okay. So what happens is you double click on points on the coordinate plane.
The x-coordinate, it is 5 to the left. 5 to the left of the x-axis.
And this is a video that you can watch.
What we're going to do in this video is, through a bunch of examples, familiarize ourselves with the xy coordinate plane. At first, we're going to just look at some points that are already plotted and figure out their coordinates. Then we're going to look at some coordinates and figure out where those points are, and then we'll do one more problem. So let's figure out what are the coordinates of these points. So you have this point right here, A. So it's x-coordinate. You can see it right there. You just drop down. Where does it intersect the x-axis? X is equal to 5. That's the point.
Okay, and as you can see, it's kind of a long video, but you don't have to go through the whole video if you feel confident that you know how to navigate the coordinate plane. Okay, so once you're done watching this video or skipping the video, the best way to continue to learn on this process is to hit the next. If you look closely, see the red dot? Over here it says next assignment. You click on that.
Count up 6 on the x-axis.
And it's another video that you can watch. There's the screen here. You can make it bigger, right? This is the y-axis. This is the x-axis. This is quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4 quadrants, right? And then this video is only 2 minutes long, okay? So plotting a point called an ordered pair. This is from our notes from today. And so you click on the next assignment, finding the point on a graph.
It looks like that first one is not graphed. So 3.
Again, if you know what you're doing, just click next again until you get to where the work is. Now, this is a practice problem. Do you see how this is a practice problem? I can't make it any bigger. This is just the way Khan Academy works. So if it's on your iPad, I think it takes up the whole screen. And you read the problem. For which point is the x-coordinate greater than -2? For which points is the x-coordinate greater than -2? I see. So we look at this. I'm not really sure what to do here. And I can kind of mean that because it's the end of the day. I'm so tired, right? But let's do a hint. I'm stuck. Let's get a hint. See where it says I'm stuck? That's the best choice, by the way. The x-coordinate is on the horizontal line. Oh, I know that. Okay. What's the next hint? Values to the right of -2 on the number line are greater than -2. To the right. That's true. And so it says greater than -2. Oh, I get it. They want us, what they want us to do is to kind of make a line here. So they want us to make a line here and then look to the right. Anything to the right of -2 is greater than. Just like remember this is to the right, right? That means greater, less than, greater. Okay, so I look at this, and you want to take your time and take a look at it. What are they talking about? Oh, I see. I've got D, C, and A is greater than -2. That's my answer choices, right? So then I go back and I look at it. I said D, C, and A. D, C, and A. And B is less than. So now I'm going to check my answer. I got it right. Way to go. So, don't be in a hurry, okay? Drag the dots to the plot. Now, plot means to plot, to drop down. This is what a plot looks like. This is what they mean by plot. Not like in a novel, right? I'm sure that was your first thought. This is a plot. There, that's a location. There's a plot. I'm going to plot, right? To plot means to put a dot. So plot the dot, right? So if that helps you understand, that's what we're doing. So we're going to drag the dots. Drag the dots 0 and then 8.5. So I'll grab the first one. Whoops, my bad. So I'm going to grab the first one. It says 0. The first one says 0. So that means I'm going up and down on the y-axis, and 8.5. So I'm going up to 8 and then go halfway and it stops. -4, -9. So I'll grab the other one. So I can go anywhere I want, right? You see that? So I go -4 and -9. Oh, that's annoying. I've got to take this and bring it down. So one thing I don't like about Khan Academy is this window is so small, right? -4, -9. Okay, I plot the point. The last one, -6, +5. Okay, grab this dot, -6, -6, +5. All right, let me double check. 0, 8.5. That means I stay on the y, I go up, there it is. -4, -9. -4, oh, I made a mistake. Oh no, I'm right, -4, -9. -6, -5. This one is -6, -5, and then -4, -9. So do you see how I'm talking to myself like a crazy person? That's okay. That means I'm thinking out loud. So let me check my answer. Oh, I got it right, thank God. Keep going. Use the following coordinate plane or write the ordered pair for each point. Okay, so I've got 3 points. A is located. How do I know where that's located? Well, it's like playing bingo. So I start at the origin, that's here. This is known as the origin, right there. Oops, sorry. This is known as the origin. That's my starting point, that red dot, right? So I start there and I want to make my way to A. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 2, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1 second. Let me pause. Can I pause? Pause. Okay, so using the, sorry guys, 1 second. So starting at the red dot, I go to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, I'm so bad at this. 1, 2, okay, -2, and then up, 1, 2, 3, 4. So A is located at -2, -2, +4. Okay, that's kind of cool. So let me put that in. Let me put that answer in. A is located at -2 and 4. Cool. And B is located on the y-axis. You see it says y. And that's going to be 0 because I'm not going left or right. And I go down 1, 2, 3. So because I'm on the y-axis, x is always going to be 0. And I go down to -3. Cool. Where's C located? All right. C is located 1, 2, 3, 4, +4. Okay. And then I go down from 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. -4. So it's +4, -4. Now I don't like to get it wrong, so let me double check. You can see where the C is right there. That's perfect. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. All right, check my answer. Thank God. All right. Now, if I want to skip this, and I want to continue. If you look on this, if you look closely, see my little red dot? Do you see right here that arrow right there? I can click the next one.
In which quadrant is the point -7, located? So let's just review what a quadrant is. A quadrant are each of the 4 sections of the coordinate plane. And when we talk about the sections, we're talking about the sections as divided by the coordinate axes. So this right here is the x-axis, and this up-down axis is the y-axis. And you can see it divides the coordinate plane into 4 sections. We call each of these sections quadrants. This one over here, where both the x values and the y values are positive, we call the first quadrant. And we use the Roman numeral 1. Then if we kind of move counterclockwise around the coordinate plane, this quadrant where the x values are negative and the y values are positive, we call this the second quadrant. We call this the second, I can write it. We call this the second quadrant. Second quadrant. Then we go down here where both the x values are negative and the y values are negative. We call this the third quadrant, once again using Roman numerals. Then finally, the quadrant where the x values are positive, but the y values are negative, we call this the fourth quadrant. So let's see which quadrant the point -7, 7 is located. So there's 2 ways to think about it. You could just say, look, we have a negative x value. Our x value is negative, so we're going to move to the left. So we're going to be on this side. We're going to be on this side right here of the coordinate plane. So we're either, just by the fact that the x value is negative, we're going to be either in the second or the third quadrant. Now, we know that the y value is positive. We know that the y value is positive. So if the x value is negative and the y value is positive, we're going to land someplace right over here in the second quadrant. The other way to think about it is you can literally just plot this point and see that it falls in the second quadrant.
Okay, so as you can see, this video is only 2 minutes and 23 seconds of your life. I think that's valuable time to listen to Saul Khan talk about the way this map is set up. It's valuable information. And then once you watch the video, you click on the next assignment and you can watch this video.
4, -1 and select the quadrant in which the point lies.
And this is helping you understand. If you don't want to watch this video, then you click the next assignment and we can practice. Let's practice and see. There you go. So what is it asking you? Drag the dot to the plot, -1, 5, and then select its location on the coordinate plane. All right, drag the dot to the plot. So when you're plotting something, it's like you're planning it, you're plotting it, you're putting the point down. Plot means point. -1, 5. So I go to the left, -1, and then I go up to 5. And that's right. Where is -5, 1 located on the coordinate plane? Well, it's on the left side at the negative positive quadrant. This one is going to be quadrant 1, 2, quadrant 2. So it's on the second quadrant. Okay. And then we check. And there you go. There's 7 problems, not that many problems to practice. And I'm just going to continue to take a tour. Coordinate plane parts, right? Look, and it says you completed your assignment for Mr. Healey, math. I finished one of the assignments. Now this is from our notes, right? These are called the axis, these are the origin, these are the quadrants, and this is review. So I'm done. I did my assignment for today. That's awesome. And look at that. I feel so smart. I can take my test now. Awesome. Very good. Very good indeed. Not very hard at all. All right. Have a wonderful day, guys. So this is where Khan Academy comes in handy. You get to learn and practice. I got to figure out how to stop this madness. Let me stop this video. Stop. Bye, guys.